Hey Capricorn, it's me, Tina with 85th House Vibrations, and this is your general monthly reading for May 2019. Rabbit, y'all, it's the first of the month. The moon is currently in Aries, and with that being said, let's get right into it. We're doing it short and sweet this month. Like I told the other signs, had surgery. Sitting for long periods of time is not recommended at this point. So, I want to get you guys some information. And get on back to recovering. All right, so I'm gonna list the major transits in the description box below, but I will mention in the video that we have a new moon in Taurus on the 4th of May and the full moon in Scorpio on the 18th. Not going into a lot of detail about any of it. Let's go ahead and flip some cards. Capricorn, the first card is the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. Now, you know what? He looks a little bit advanced for the knight. Usually the knights are younger, but he looks pretty mature for his age. So let's take that into account when we talk about that energy. The next card is the Temperance card. Major Arcana. It is the 14th one, ruled by the sign of Sagittarius. And the last card is the Page of Swords. Okay. All right. Capricorn. So we've got one major arcana in the middle and flanked by two court cards. Now, this could be you or this could be people that you are dealing with. Let's talk a little bit about the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords generally is a no holds barred, I'm gonna tell you like it is sort of guy or gal. He's gonna give it to you straight, no chase, period. But I feel like the Knight of Swords in this case is a little bit more mature than that. Just by now, of course you can be chronologically advanced in age, but not very mature. In this case, I see total maturity. And whatever it is that you might be dealing with this, whatever it is that you could be dealing with this month, I feel like with this Knight of Swords looking to be very mature and this Page of Swords reversed, that you do it in a very, very mature, adult-like, responsible type way. Now, when we think Capricorn, or when I think Capricorn, this is the way I feel like a Capricorn behaves anyway. But that's not always the case. That's a very general statement. So anyway, with the Knight of Swords, like I said, he's looking at how to remain patient and level-headed through whatever his trials are, through whatever his issues are. I mean, good or bad, he's just looking how to go through it, say what he needs to say in a way that is adult-like and non-combative, which the Knight of Swords usually can be a little combative because he doesn't give a damn what he says or how he says it. The Temperance card is about those things I just spoke about. It's about being patient, about being level-headed, and answering to the true calling while remaining optimistic. This is a card that is ruled by Sagittarius. And what I see is there's probably a lot of information out there for you. A lot of information that's beyond what you usually have available to you. And it may take some adjustment to take in this information and understand how to use it in a practical level way. But you got this. I want to see what it is this Temperance card is referring to, though. So let's just pull a clarifier really quick. What is it that Capricorn is being patient and calm and cool and collected about? Okay, there's been some conflict. And you are, with the Five of Swords reversed, you're not letting conflict get the best of you. You're taking the high road. That's what this is. You are taking the high road. Something's going on that you're going to have to take the high road about this month. Somebody's going to try to tear you down. And Capricorn, you could have responded in a completely petty way. You could have just chopped everybody up and moved on. It may have seemed like a win to you, but you are of the understanding this month that that's not the way to go. That that's only going to bring you more problems. So what you're going to do is you're going to turn that frown upside down and you're going to let people make it. You're going to be mature and take the high road. The Page of Swords, if this is you, if these two are not people around you, but the energy that you're giving off this month says that you're not going to behave in a way that is very youthful. The Page of Swords is the pages are the youngest of the court cards. So generally they don't have the most experience on how to go about things. In the upright position, I like the Page of Swords in the upright positions because I think that he brings a little bit of a fresh look to things. But in this case, going about it in a new way, taking a fresh perspective is probably not the way to do this. You need to kind of focus on the tried and true. The way you've learned how to go about things without stirring the pot. This is how I feel about this situation. So in this case, I feel like the Page of Swords reversed is necessary, because what you won't be doing is acting in a way that is showing lack of experience. You know what you're saying, you know what you're doing, you know how to talk to people. And I just saw all these swords come up with Aquarius too. So it's interesting that communication is key. I'm trying to see what. Now Mercury moves into Gemini this month. Okay, so I can totally see that. That happens on the 21st. So that may be why this whole theme around dialogue and conversations, that might be why that's being amplified, because Mercury is moving into the sign of, let's talk about it, let's go over it, let's research it, give me all the information. But yeah, that's the way that I see it, Capricorn. I know this is kind of abrupt, but I got to get out of here. Love you guys. Hope to talk to you again next month.